I'm Elizabeth Joseph, and let me tell you about the story about David and Goliath. Here's Goliath. He's been running things in St. John the Baptist for a long time. Here are the Davids. Over the last couple of years, the Davids have got themselves a slingshot. If you look at St. John the Baptist Parish from 10,000 feet, it looks like one of the wealthiest places on earth. It's home to the nation's third largest oil refinery, which produces 585,000 barrels of oil per day. In terms of wealth generated here, St. John the Baptist ranks up there with Switzerland. On the ground, our community doesn't look nothing like Switzerland. Half of St. John residents are not making enough to get by. Our water system is dilapidated. Our ferry was shut down because of $2 million shortfall. Our school system faces layoffs. Parents had to hold a fundraiser just to cut the grass on the baseball field. If St. John has so much wealth, can somebody tell me why are we so poor? Because for decades, we were giving away the farm. Marathon Oil's refinery is worth almost $4 billion. But for decades, almost all of that property was tax exempt. Now this you should really know. An unelected board in Baton Rouge had approved hundreds of tax exemptions for Marathon, costing our community $885 million. The school portion alone would have been enough to give each teacher a $26,000 raise. Y'all, this isn't economic development, it's economic extraction. There's a long history of economic extraction in St. John the Baptist. The land on which Marathon sits used to be the San Francisco sugar plantation. Marathon still owns the plantation house. They rent it out for weddings. When decisions are made by a small economic elite, you end up with two sets of rules, one for the powerful and another for the rest of us. In 2016, ordinary people started fighting back. Together, Louisiana won an executive order restoring local control over industrial tax exemptions. These exemptions wouldn't be decided by a state board controlled by industry, but by local officials accountable to our people.
Like you pay your taxes, I pay my taxes, we gotta pay taxes. It's time for them to start paying some taxes.
We organized and we defeated Marathon's exemptions. And check this out, y'all. Earlier this year, Marathon's property came onto the tax rolls and St. John's revenue went from $57 million to $86 million per year. That's an increase of $29 million. Simply because, for the first time, Goliath had to follow the same rules as everybody else. It's not good when Goliath makes all the decisions. When Goliath stays in charge, places stay poor. But Goliaths don't give up their power easily. Our community needs Davids to build slingshots and fight back. That's the legacy of our ancestors. And it's a tradition that the Catholic Campaign for Human Development has been supporting for 50 years. Across the state, the people of Louisiana are taking our communities and our economy back. So on behalf of all Davids everywhere, we thank you for your support.